Hey guys, welcome back. I am sitting here with a guest today. His name is Rodrigo. Say hello.
You don't say my real name to the internet.
Okay, then my name is Chris. I don't give a shit. His username on DN is named Your Mom. Go look him up and duel him. He's pretty good. Uh, anyway, I wanted to show you guys a Battery Man deck that I've been making. Battery Thunder decks are very discredited, and not a lot of people have been using them competitively. But I think I got a good mix on this one. I mean,
Especially this this format.
this format's going to be really good, no heavy storm, so you can actually run a pretty good significant back row in the deck and have it live. But this screenshot here is what I did. This was turn 2 to this kid Tyler. He fucking raged. He fucking raged. It was like turn 2 or turn 3, but it was hilarious. So to get into the deck, you got Battery Man AAA. AAA car insurance. Hey, Rodrigo, where's your car? My Battery Man will take care of that one. Because he's a AAA. Sorry, and that's not right. Never mind. But you also have Tyler, I'm not answering. You've got Battery Man Charger, which when it's summoned, or when it's normal summoned, special summon a Battery Man monster. So you go for the fuel cell. I mean, 2100 attack beater, then you tribute the Charger and send something back to the hand. Beat them? Yeah, that's good. 2 fuel cell, and 2 industrial strength. I like industrial strength batteries quite a lot, actually. They last a long time. And it's a 2600 attack and pop stuff in the field. It's Master Hyperion for these guys. And I know you guys know what Master Hyperion is. Rodrigo, do you?
Of course, Master Hyperion was my first favorite card.
Exactly. And the deck significantly by itself, just as Battery Man, is a very slow deck. So I found a way to speed it up. Hunder and Hunder get into some easy rank 4s.
Lightning quick.
Lot of good plays. And you Violent Prism. Free Violent Prism, go for some Synchros as well. I thought it was pretty good, pretty stable, since the deck can recycle itself over a little bit and just keep playing. But the deck is pretty slow at getting out the monsters sometimes, so when you draw Thunder Seahorse, you can search for your important cards. You can search for both Battery Man AAA, car insurance company, again. You can call them with Thunder Seahorse. An electric phone. Anyway, that's pretty stupid. But you can search out for Violent Prism, you can search for Hunder, or Battery Man AAA. So it's efficient. You can search. 1 Dark Hole because it's Dark Hole. Dark Hole is pro. 2 MST, get rid of back row. Back row really doesn't seem to be much of a threat to this when your opponent doesn't know what he's doing. So that's a hint to you, Tyler, if he's watching. 2 Pot of Duality for obviously
For that consistency.
duality, keep consistency, set up your plays. Recycling Batteries. Target 2 Thunder-type monsters with 1500 less attack in your graveyard, add them to your hand. There's your recyclement power. Go for your Violent Prism and your Hunder. GG. Hello, people. 2 Black Horn of Heaven. A lot of decks in this new format special summon like crazy, especially into XYZ. And Black Horn of Heaven will pretty much just make that not even an issue. Since Bottomless Trap Hole in September is getting hit to 1, we have 1 Bottomless. Anyways, what were you going to say?
Yeah, but what about Virus? Can't you main that? Since gadgets are going to be pretty popular now.
But Deck Dev is getting... Epidemic is getting hit to 1. I don't know about Deck Dev. Deck Dev was rarely used compared to Epidemic because spells and traps are always more of a threat than monsters. But you have 1 Compulse since it's being hit to 1 in the new September format. 2 Dimensional Prison. Dimensional Prison is actually good now. Can you believe that? Dimensional Prison is actually going to be good now. 1 Fiendish Chain. I might jump this to 2. I'm not entirely sure. But Fiendish Chain is an okay card. God, fuck, stop calling me. 2 Mirror Force.
Now?
No. They just couldn't hear the Skype noise. But 2 Mirror Force, because Mirror Force is going to be at 2 this format. It's going to be really good. It's going to be really good. Gonna need that Starlight Road still. Not gonna not need it.
Starlight Road, woo!
1 portable battery pack. Special summon 2 battery man monsters. Preferably, you have 2 AAA in the graveyard. Special summon Fuel Cell from hand, then overlay into a rank 4. Pretty significant, really good tactic. Only use 1 though, because otherwise it clogs your hand and you're like, fuck my life. 1 Starlight Road, might use 2. And 1 Torrential. 1 Torrential. That's all you need. 1. For the extra deck, you got your Crimson Blader, Jeweled Red Dragon Archfiend, get rid of all those face-up attack position monsters that your opponent just so selfishly uses. 1 Scrap Dragon, and 2 Stardust Dragon. What do you think about those synchro monsters, Rodrigo?
1 Scrap Dragon.
Yes, 1 Scrap
Count
Dragon.
me in.
1 Scrap Dragon. This isn't scraps and just go Scrap Dragons all day though, sadly. Damn, kinda sucks. But double Stardust Dragon, you can't go wrong with that. Gets protection. Crimson Blader, stop big massive special summons the Dark Worlds like to do. So Crimson Blader likes to do that. Abyss Dollar, lock things that activate in the graveyard. Lock Galaxies, Wizard's effect, so you can't lock all kinds of things. Abyss Dollar is pretty good, and it's underrated. Diamond Dire Wolf, it's Diamond Dire Wolf. Tribute itself, pop a card, play recycling batteries, get 2 cards back, then just do work. Gaga Cowboy. It's fucking Cowboy. Do I need to explain it?
Gotta love Gaga Cowboy.
Drops monsters attack, or does burn damage. I like the burn damage better. Kachi Kochi Dragon. This guy is so underrated. It's a rank 4, 2100 attack. But when it destroys a monster by battle, you can detach and it can attack again. That's pretty OP for a card. Yet nobody uses Kachi Kochi Dragon. I gotta admit, that is kinda sad.
Hey, better less known. More for us.
Yeah, very true. Lavalval Chain. This card really helps the deck. Because if you really need a monster, you just play Lavalval Chain, and like if you need to top deck a Thunder Seahorse, you can just top deck a Thunder Seahorse. Pretty simplistic, right? Pretty good. Send it to the graveyard, search for 2 cards with the same name. You can't go wrong with that. 1 Maestroke. Maestroke has learned an edge. Maestroke has earned a lot of favor with me. I've won a lot of games just because going into Maestroke, they try to bottomless, they can't kill it because you detach, and then you just attack for game, and they're like, fuck my life. Maestroke wins you games sometimes. It's really good to say. Number 104, Masquerade. Rodrigo here missed a duel where I actually won with Masquerade by burn damage. That was really cool. That was really cool to play that, dude. 1 Utopia, because it's Utopia, stop attacks, blah 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 blah. Black Ship of Corn, send monsters to the graveyard. Send Zend mains. You people out there who play gadgets and Thunder decks and stuff like that, you have Black Ship of Corn and your opponent has Zend mains, you seem to find that it's appropriate to go Utopia. No! Go Black Ship of Corn and send it to the graveyard. I'm serious. So many people could just send Zend mains to the graveyard. Instead, they go into things like Maestroke and Utopia. What good is that going to do you? I mean, seriously, Rodrigo, would you do that?
What, Utopia?
Would you go into Utopia over Black Ship of Corn when there's the Zend mains on the field?
That means definitely Black Ship of Corn.
Exactly. Black Ship versus Zend mains, Black Ship always wins. And 1 Steel Storm Roach. Fuck dragons. Fuck everything that special summons like mad. Fuck high-level monsters. That's what Roach does. I love it. And the side deck I came up on a whim. Well, I came up with on a whim. And it's very intriguing. Would you like to know the side deck, Rodrigo?
Please tell me.
2 Kaiser Coliseum. Very fun card. When it's on the field and you control a monster, your opponent cannot control more monsters than you. So if you have, let's say you have Batteryman Industrial Strength on the field, and Kaiser Coliseum on the field, they can't get more than one monster. That, and it's probably going to be too piss weak to kill your Batteryman Industrial Strength anyway, which is at 2600. So Kaiser Coliseum kind of locks your opponent from being able to XYZ, locks them from synchroing, and all that such stuff. Kaiser Coliseum wins you games simply just because your opponent gets a field lock. Prohibition. This card alone wins you games against against Evil Swarms and Constellars, most overall, because you call out, like, against Constellars, call out Constellar Chaos. Well, there goes any fucking rank 5 player they have in mind. They can only at that point really go into Omega or any other rank 4. They can't even summon Chaos. So they're restricted to just Pollux, Abedi, and whatever else stupidness that they use. So Prohibition is a good plus. Evil Swarms, however, they like to go Ophion a lot, and what everyone calls Little Eye, which is Bahamut. Prohibition basically says no to that as well. Call Ophion. They can't use it. Call Bahamut. They can't use that either. Then they have to go into their other subsequent cards, which probably aren't as good. And because every monster in this deck is a Thunder deck, well, Thunder-type monster, play Solidarity, triple Solidarity in the side deck. Each monster gets an attack boost, and it combos off well with Silvery Calcos, because if you're playing Solidarity, you won't want to XYZ summon. So you'll lock your extra deck with the Silvery Calcos. You'll play triple Solidarity, and you'll have a 4,000 attack Hunder and Hunder that can just shoot special summon off like crazy, normal summon like crazy. So you just get all these big beater monsters on the field that they can never run over. How does that sound?
Sounds OP.
Exactly. Karakuri decks are going to kind of probably be an issue because Heavy Storm is gone, so they can run a lot of back row that's going to protect their win. But, easy enough. Play System Down. Banish every machine-type monster in their graveyard and on the field. That will kill Karakuris in a second. That will kill them in a second. 2 Gozen match. Everything in this deck is a light-type monster. So if you play that with Solidarity and Silvery Calcos, you've got your opponent locked with attributes. Then you play Rivalry of Warlords, then it's double locked because then they can only control one type of monster. You have Thunder and Light. They can't do shit when you have that combo on the field. And because Evil Swarms are kind of an issue to this deck, and pretty much all Dark-type decks are evil, Chaos Dragons particularly being one of them, Shadow Imprisoning Mirror will say no to all Dark monster effects. No Grapha, no Ophion, no Evil Swarm Castor. Basically, Shadow Imprisoning Mirror kills any Dark deck out there. Light Imprisoning Mirror kills this deck, so you better hope you don't get Imprisoning Mirrored on yourself, because that's pretty bad. But that's the essentials of the deck. I really suggest you guys try it out. It is built for the September format, so there's not a lot of confusion about the cards and anything like that. Feel free to try it. It's very good, very powerful, and if you go back to the screenshot here, as you can see, you can obviously OTK with this deck. I mean, you got Utopia on the field, Kachikochi Dragon, Lavalval Chain, and Batteryman Fuel Cell. I mean, come on, that's
the extra deck and the main deck, all the monsters are OP?
Everything's OP. The side deck is OP. The extra deck is OP. And the main deck is OP. So, give it a try, guys. What do you say? Anyways, I should probably say goodbye, and I should let Rodrigo here say goodbye.
Au revoir.
He's speaking it in French.